Everyone, please be seated. Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for joining us on this truly special day. Each one of you sitting here was invited because you are very important to Ryan and Lori. So thank you for making the trip to Cabo. Today's a big day for these two. But guess what? It's a big day for us as well, because we are lucky enough to be a part of this celebration. Today, we get to celebrate the joining of these two lives. Today, this awesome couple will become a unit. So let me tell you how I got to know this good-looking couple. It started with Ryan back in January 2012 when he still had hair. I got hired for my first inside sales job at a company called Rocket Lawyer. The problem was, I had no experience in inside sales, so I was in a bit of a panic. I had to fool this company into thinking I knew how to sell. So I came up with a plan. I would find the best salesperson at the company, and I would study them and copy their every move. I spent the first few days of this new job scanning the sales floor, observing each and every salesperson and eavesdropping on their conversations, trying to find the one. And there was one guy who clearly stuck out. He had all the stereotypical traits of a successful door-to-door vacuum salesman, which was exactly what I was looking for.
He did it
For
once.
example, he had a squeaky, soft, yet inviting voice that could go ultra high-pitched without warning. His hair was impeccably styled straight back on his head with slightly too much product. He drank an unreasonable amount of coffee. But most importantly, it seemed that every time I tuned into his conversation, he was saying, "Would you like to pay with Visa, MasterCard, or Amex?" This was clearly my guy. And of course, I'm talking about Ryan. So I latched onto him. I studied his ways and I copied his every move. I learned to drink extra tall coffees with 2 creams, no sugar. And I hate coffee. I learned how to use his common sales phrases such as, "I'm confused," and "Success isn't for everyone." And I even learned the delicate art of taking too many fireball shots on a Tuesday and still closing deals on a Wednesday. And guess what? My plan worked. By copying Ryan, I became the number 2 salesperson at the company, right behind Ryan. In fact, Ryan and I got so close and so good at selling near one another, they put us in our own separate room, just the 2 of us. Since then, Ryan and I have been overseas 6 times together. We spent the last 5 New Year's Eves together, and we've drank approximately 20,000 beers together. So my point is, I've vetted him thoroughly, and I can confidently say that Ryan is one of the best dudes on planet Earth. And I've gotten to meet all of Ryan's other close friends and some of his family, and I know everybody would say the same thing. Ryan is the guy, if you don't see him for a while and you hang out, nothing has changed. When things start to feel mundane or stiff, he will lighten it up by showing you why he is the king of goofing off. If you make fun of Ryan for being a sensitive, delicate, only child, he always has a sharp rebuttal to throw right back at you. I've only seen Ryan in a bad mood once in my whole life. It was when we covered his desk and computer in thousands and thousands and thousands of sticky notes. Remember that? Ryan is the guy who is so passionate about messing with people that you always have to be on your toes around him. And Ryan always keeps things interesting with his never-ending thirst for competition, even though he has still never beaten me in darts or quarters. To summarize, our mutual friend Dan Mannion said it best. If you're Ryan's friend, he doesn't just like you, he loves you. That's enough about Ryan. Let's talk about Lori for a minute. About 2.5 years ago, my girlfriend Rebecca planned a country music concert excursion for my birthday. And the plan was for all of our friends to meet at my house and get on the bus to go to the concert. So while we were waiting for everyone to show up, I see Ryan walking up my front steps with a gorgeous girl behind him. Something like that had never happened before. So I assumed this girl was lost. But when I opened the front door, she introduced herself as Lori. Immediately upon meeting Lori, she made me feel as if we'd been friends for years. She's so great at connecting with people. It's so easy and comfortable to be around. And I learned over time, I think everyone here would agree, that anytime you get the opportunity to hang out with Lori, you jump on it. Whether it's a quick trip to Tahoe, a visit to Ryan and Lori's place in Sacramento, or an overseas party trip, I've learned it's a guarantee to have a good time if Lori's involved. And she somehow strikes the perfect balance, not only being the life of the party, but also ensuring everyone around her is comfortable, having fun, and safe. She's like a super responsible and caring mama bear that also knows how to party. You don't find that much. But beyond that, when you spend time with Lori, you can't help but notice all of her other qualities shining through. She's strong as hell and full of confidence, but with a laugh and a smile. Her drive and goal-oriented attitude are inspiring. She is the definition of the saying, has her stuff together. And while I'm not a mom yet, it's clear to me that she gets a gold medal in that department. In fact, a few months ago, I had the pleasure of meeting her daughter, Belle. Have you seen Belle dance? Holy cow. I'm not sure if that came from Lori or if Ryan had some influence there. But it's certainly no surprise that Belle is such a rock star of a kid. She's as sweet as they come, but also bold and confident. When you talk to her, you might find yourself deep in conversation and completely forget that you're talking to a 7-year-old kid. And her energy and spunk, infectious. It's obvious that Belle's qualities and demeanor are a direct reflection of Lori's values and a testament to her parenting. In getting to know Lori over the last few years, I feel extremely lucky that I got the chance to become friends with such a wonderful person. But I feel bad not poking a little fun at Lori. See, I've spent a lot of time with her, and I still struggle to find anything other than positive traits. So for a little help, I reached out to some of her friends and family. I'm not going to cite my sources, but you might be able to figure out where this information came from. So apparently Lori is absolutely horrible with directions, and she can't drive. Didn't know that. No? Not only is Lori strong, but sometimes she's a little strong-headed. Sometimes everyday stuff goes over her head, and this is a direct quote. She should be blonde when it comes to her day-to-day activities. This is when I was told by multiple people she can't pronounce a lot of everyday common words.
Oh no. She's like, oh no.
And one time, when Taco Bell removed her favorite menu item, she sent the corporate office a series of angry emails.
She did.
All right, that's enough picking on Lori. See, if Lori didn't have some of these fun quirks, I'm not sure she and Ryan would be such a perfect fit. A number of my friends have asked me about this wedding I'm officiating. They say, you must really like this couple if you're officiating their wedding. And my response is always, yeah, I do. They're the best. And the truth is, there isn't one specific thing about them that makes me say that, or that makes me feel that way. It's more that when you spend time with them, you just know something is right. For example, back on that day of the country concert, when I first saw the couple together, while we were standing at my house, waiting for the group, I looked over at Ryan and Lori standing in my living room in their country attire. Lori looked like a genuine cowgirl. Ryan looked a little bit more like a cross between Woody from Toy Story and an accountant. Anyway, I remember seeing them standing there, bantering in their normal, cute way, and thinking, they have a special connection. Or like when you walk somewhere with them, you'll see Ryan tap Lori on the far shoulder to try to trick her. Of course, Lori just rolls her eyes. And Ryan still gets a good laugh about it. And you somehow just know it's a perfect match. From their quirks to their commonalities, to the warm happiness they radiate out when they're together, Ryan and Lori just fit perfectly. But today is not just a celebration of Lori and Ryan. It's also a celebration of Lori, Ryan, and Belle coming together as a family. If you've ever seen Ryan and Belle dancing or goofing off together, you know that they have a special bond. And he is the perfect addition to the duo. It's clear to me that the road ahead for these three will be full of happiness, laughter, and lots of dancing. And I'm sure everyone here who has spent time with them knows exactly what I'm talking about. And for this occasion, Ryan and Lori have written their own vows and will now share them with each other. And Belle's going to say a few words as well.
Belle, I have some vows for you. First of all, you look so beautiful today, every day. And I want you to know how much Rai Rai loves you. You know how much I love you, right? I want you to know you can always count on me and come to me for anything. I vow to always take you to the places you want to visit and see the things with you want to see. I vow to always forgive you after any argument or any wrongdoing. I vow to always protect you from the things that scare you. I promise to always let you beat me in our dance competitions. When you're older, I vow to always scare away all your boyfriends. Most importantly, Belle, I vow to always love you unconditionally no matter what. As a symbol of that, I have something I want to give you that will last a lifetime. A symbol of the key to my heart. Belle, I love you. I have something.
Oh. Don't lose it, Ryan. Don't lose it.
Lori, I have some things I want to say to you. Should have probably did that in a different order. You look absolutely amazing. You look stunning today. When you walked up on that first look, I heard your footsteps, and definitely, like, first time I've had a tear in my eye in a long time. I vow to love you more than any man can ever love a woman. I ask that you never change who you are. You are perfect. I vow to always see your beauty and kindness through the good times and bad, especially when things aren't perfect. I vow to experience with you the things and events in life you want to experience. I promise to put you and Belle over anything else. Our family will always be top priority. I vow to always watch your MTV shows with you and drink vodka waters on the couch. I promise to be punctual and on time. We know how cranky you get about being late. Lori, you truly are my soulmate and perfect match. I couldn't be any happier than standing here with you today. I love you so much and can't wait to see what life has in store for us.
Ryan, you are the best thing that could ever happen to me. The first time to leave you. I love you that you care for me. And I love how funny you are. I love that you tuck me in with Mommy every night. Most of all, I love that you stick up for me when Mommy is being mean. I promise to always play sports with you. I promise that I will always love you and never stop. I promise that you will always be my daddy.
Hard to beat that. Alright, Ryan, from the first day I met you, I could tell how loving, caring, gentle, adventurous, and most of all selfless you were. The love you have shown me has been a love I have never experienced, and now that I have it, I could never go without it. There's no other way to put it other than you make getting through life just so much better and easier. You support me through all my trials, even when they don't affect you at all. You're my biggest cheerleader when it comes to my goals. And most of all, you love me unconditionally, even when I'm a spoiled brat. I love the way you know when I'm sad or stressed, and you know to get me a cocktail and a kiss. I love the way you're willing to do anything and everything to protect my heart and keep me happy. And most of all, I love that our family is your number one priority. You went from boys' trips every weekend, not remembering what happened, to now going to family fitness night at Bell's school for fun, reading with Belle every night, cooking us dinner every night since I can't, which I promise that's one of my vows is I'm going to get better. And the list goes on and on for everything you do for me and Belle. I never thought I would find someone that would put me and Belle first in their life and love Belle like their own. You truly are my dream come true, and I can't wait to spend my life with you. Thank you for loving Belle the way you do, and for treating her like a daughter, regardless of your title. And most of all, thank you for being the piece to our puzzle that's been missing for so long. I promise to always be loyal and faithful and honest to you. I promise to never stop being silly and having fun with you. I promise to always be adventurous and try new things with you. I promise to always take care of you and put you first. And most of all, I always promise to make our marriage my top priority. Thank you for choosing me to be your wife, and most of all, thank you for choosing me and Belle. I love you more than you will ever know.
Ryan and Lori, please join hands. Ryan, do you take Lori to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, protect, and be faithful to her?
I do.
Do you promise to not get angry, even when she dances in the car while playing incredibly loud nightclub music?
I do.
Do you promise to never buy her a Coach purse or take her shopping at Kohl's, since apparently she hates both of those things?
I do.
Sorry if anyone likes that.
Lori, do you take Ryan to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, protect, and be faithful to him?
I do.
Do you promise to always be a little skeptical when Ryan claims to have found a great deal on something, because there's probably a reason it's a great deal?
I do.
Do you promise to not get angry when he snores all night and keeps you up?
I do.
Now the couple will exchange rings. A ring sitting on a shelf is meaningless. These rings are special because Ryan and Lori will wear them forever to represent the vows and promises they have exchanged. These rings tell the world that these two good-looking folks are off the market, and they belong to someone special, and someone special belongs to them. Brian, repeat after me. Lori, with this ring,
Lori, with this ring,
I give you my heart,
I give you my heart,
for I have no greater gift to give.
for I have no greater gift to give.
Put the ring on Lori. Lori, repeat after me. Brian, with this ring,
Brian, with this ring,
I give you my heart,
I give you my heart,
for I have no greater gift to give.
for I have no greater gift to give.
By the power vested in me by the state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Yes, I do.
You may now kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present Mr. and Mrs. Gray.